Pavestone paving stones are available in an array of colors and sizes and are both stronger and more durable than concrete or asphalt. With the right tools and a little bit of work, you can create your own pavestone patio or walkway. There are 8 steps to installing your Pavestone paving stones: site preparation, excavation, installing the base, screeding the sand bed, laying the stones, cutting the stones, installing edge restraint, and finally compacting and finishing. Go to the next video to see how to get started with your Pavestone patio. Now that you know what you need to make a Pavestone patio and the 8 steps that are included, let's get started. First, take your can of spray paint and spray the outer perimeter of what the finished patio will look like. We want to lay out our patio and determine the finished height. In the direction you want the pavers to lay, place a string line down the middle of the patio outline, tying it to stakes that are on the opposite sides of the patio outline. Use a 3-4-5 triangle to ensure that your mason string is exactly perpendicular to the side of the house. Once you've finished with the staking and marking the project area, the next step is to establish the height of the paving stones. The height should be slightly above the ground and sloped away from the house. To establish an adequate slope, use your line level. Start at a stake by tying a string to the height you want the patio to be. Set the level on the string and adjust the string on the other side until it is level. To establish your slope, calculate a fall of 1 inch for every 8 feet. With the project area marked out, you'll be ready to excavate. For that process, go on to the next video or take a look at the written step-by-step instructions. You've marked out your project area, you have all your supplies, and you're ready to excavate. To start excavating, dig out the project area to the proper depth plus another 6 inches past the string lines. When excavating the grass, use a spade or sod cutter to remove grass from the project area. Use a shovel to remove the soil once the sod is removed, and check your depth regularly using a tape measure against the string lines. Now you're ready to install the Pavestone Paver base. Do not skip this step and lay pavers over native soil. 4 inches of well-compacted paver base will be sufficient. Use a compactor to tamp down the base, and when the base is compacted, lightly wet it to make sure that it is rigid. Ensure that the base is flat and that your slope is consistent. For the next steps, please continue to the next video or consult your written step-by-step instructions. Before you can set the paving stones, you'll need to cover the base with an even layer of paver sand. Take 2 3/4 inch steel conduit pipes and set them on the base about 6 feet apart. Make sure the pipes are parallel, and using the 2x4, screed out sand between the 2 pipes until it is smooth and flat. Lift out the pipes and fill in and screed the gaps. Do not walk on or make impressions in the area as you work. Lay the stones one by one, sliding your paver straight down onto the sand against the stones you have already laid. Do not slide pavers across the sand. You'll ruin the smooth bed that you just created, and they will not fit snug together. Never stomp a paver into place. Continue to lay pavers outward in a triangular direction from your starting point. For the next steps, please continue to the next video or consult your written step-by-step instructions. Now that you've finished excavating, preparing the project area, and screeding the sand, you can lay your pavers. You will work the project area 1 square section at a time, first screeding the sand bed, then laying the pavers before moving on to the next section. Many times as you lay your pavers, you will find it might be necessary to cut a few of the stones to meet your design. To cut the stone, set the paving stone in place and then use a grease pencil and straight edge to mark the stone where it needs to be cut. We recommend using a masonry saw with a diamond tip blade to make the cuts. Always wear gloves and safety goggles. Once your paving stones are set, it's time to install an edging restraint. Use landscape nails to nail down plastic edge restraint around all the exposed sides of your project. Go on to the next video to see how to complete your paver patio, or consult your written directions. After all the paving stones are cut and in place, it's time to finish the job by using the vibrating plate compactor to set the paving stones firmly into place. This is the most critical step in locking your stones in place. Spread a light layer of Pavestone paver sand, and just as if you were mowing the lawn, make 1 pass over the entire project area. Next, sweep paver sand over the project area and any gaps, and run the compactor over it one last time, sweeping paver sand into any joints as needed. Congratulations on completing a valuable improvement to your home. Now you can step back and enjoy your accomplishment and start bringing the patio accessories, whether furniture, landscaping, or something else. Now you can enjoy the new living space with the personal satisfaction of having created a beautiful outdoor environment that is uniquely yours, easy to maintain, and one that your friends and family will enjoy for many years to come. For other Pavestone installation projects, feel free to peruse our video gallery.